So we're going to talk to you today about Proverbs 26 and the book The Hard Way. All right, Proverbs 26 verse 16. 26 verse 16 says, "The lacker sees himself as wiser by far more than seven who can converse intelligently." Another version, it says, "You can't argue with a lazy person or a fool. They are wise in their own eyes." And you can't fix stupid, there's a saying. And it's just, some people, they have their opinion, and usually it's better just to keep your mouth shut. And if they're just stupid and not going to be ignorant, they're not going to listen to your point of view, there's no point in arguing with them. So don't argue with a fool. All right, we're going to go on 27. We're on Proverbs 27. 27 verse 5. So we're going to do 26 and 27. So 27 verse 5 is one of my favorites. "An open rebuke is better than hidden love." It's better for someone to. I'm very direct with people in my sphere, in my orbit. So I tell them, I give them an open rebuke, and I'm like, "Hey, look, you didn't do what you said you're going to do. You said you're going to do this. You lied. Keep your word at all costs." That's the problem. Make sure that you keep your word to yourself, but expect it from others. But make sure you do it and keep your word to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, you better make damn well sure you're going to do it. Now, one of my goals was I was going to upload these videos, and I'm doing it. So I'm keeping that commitment I made to myself. All right. So again, an open rebuke is better than hidden love. That's Proverbs 27 verse 5. All right, 27 verse 7, it says, "The person who is full has no interest in honey, but to the starving, bitterness itself is sweet." So he who is full loathes honey, but that person who is starving, what is bitter tastes sweet. Man, you ever seen a hungry man or a thirsty man? Like, they don't care. You can give them piss to drink and they'll drink it. They're so thirsty. Or someone who's starving. They're famished. They're about to die. So make sure you live a life of abundance. Make sure you're working. Make sure you make wise investments. You only live once. I always say this: plan your pleasure, because pain plans itself. Proverbs 27 verse 12. "A prudent man sees danger and takes precaution. The fool charges forward and suffers the consequences." This Proverbs 27 verse 12 is probably one of my favorite verses. I'm going to give you a different version. It says, "The astute see evil coming and take shelter, but the stupid plow right on, and then, of course, have to pay the price." Another version says, "A prudent man sees danger and takes precaution. The fool charges forward and suffers the consequences." So if it's raining, what do you want to do? You want to put a jacket on. You want to make sure that you save your money every month. Put it aside for the rainy days, they say, because you want to be a prudent man. Don't waste your money. I remember when I was younger, I could have bought a really nice car. I had the money. It was my dream car. It was about $65,000. At the time, I was making $10,000 a month. And instead of buying that car, I ended up buying a property. Now I live a fantastic life. I live a life that apartment that I bought gives me way more freedom than that car would ever have given me, okay? The car only lasts for a long time, but a prudent man sees danger and takes precaution, okay? I was prudent with my money, and I was able to invest in an apartment. Now let's transition to The Hard Way by Brad Lee. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole book. This is just something that I learned from reading the book. And again, this is not preaching. This is just something I learned in the Bible when I was reading it. The book, The Hard Way. "Choose to be successful and take action. You choose to take action, which can also take place in inaction." So if you don't take action, you're taking action. You're just choosing to take inaction. So complacency kills. Just remember, an idle mind is the devil's playground. You got to make sure you're doing stuff every day. That's why I make sure I keep myself busy. The choices you make determine the road you take. The choices you make determine the road you take. Make sure you choose wisely with your time. You're only going to get it one shot at life, so make sure you choose wisely. I'm always thinking about that. Ever since I've taken the ayahuasca, I always think about, man, one day I'm going to die. One day I'm going to be held accountable for all the time I've wasted. So that's why I limit myself. I got to get off this computer, get off the video games, and I got to start making these videos. You can tell the quality of a person by the quality of their choices. You can tell how a person has good choices, bad choices. You can tell the quality of that person. Owning the choices. Don't blame anybody else for your choices, your poor mistakes. That's your responsibility. You're supposed to take charge of your life. You are in charge of you're leading somebody. You might as well learn to lead yourself. You always control the reaction. Your reaction controls the outcome. So remember, you're in control. I can't control if people are going to buy from you. I can't control if people are not going to buy from you. But I can control my reaction to it. I'll offer a product or service like coaching. I'll offer it to people that want to better themselves. If they come, they come. If they don't come, that's fine. I let them go. I'm not looking for the many. I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for that one guy that's willing to take the action and to change his life. Okay, good choices equal good outcomes. Bad choices equal bad outcomes. You got to make sure that you keep on making bad choices. It's going to catch up with you. There's an old saying. I heard it the other day. I really liked it. It says that the lies take the elevator to the top, while the truth takes the stairs. So you got to remember, if you're living a life of lies and poor choices, you're gonna get rich quick. You're gonna have fun quick, but also it's gonna eventually catch up with you. A lot of these beautiful women, they go and they live their lives, the fast life, and they got the fast cars and they get all this money. But at the end, when they get older, they have nothing, and they end up with nothing. While the prudent man, he's quiet, he's working, he's investing, he's building his foundation, so he's able to have a good outcome in the future. So anyway, that's it. That's Proverbs 27. We'll again go through Proverbs 27 next time we talk. And I'm going to cover Proverbs 28 and the book The Hard Way. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in my accountability group, if you're tired of mediocrity, you want to level up in your life, and you're just tired of complacency, you're sick and tired of doing the same thing and spinning and trying to do the same thing over and over again and getting the same results, and you're failing yourself, consider joining my accountability group. It's very good. It's $50 a month. And feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Hey, join us. I got people in there. We're working. Get after it. Thanks for watching.